What up, Detroit? It's Rob Parker, and coming up on Shop Talk, the guys debate, did the college football Final Four format work? We'll take a look at that. Plus, we have hip-hop news, get you caught up on everything going on, and a sneaker challenge you don't want to miss. Shop Talk starts right now. Some people think the best place to talk about sports is on the radio. No way, no how. It's in the barbershop. I should know. I'm a sports analyst. Detroit is a 5-point favorite. Devin, save your money, I know. And I own a barbershop in Detroit. And the cats in the barbershop, they think they know everything about sports.
Get ready for Rob Parker's Shop Talk. Real sports, real talk.
Shoptalk TV is brought to you by Bob Maxey Ford and by Wingstop. Also, Nick's Chips.
This is Shop Talk.
Welcome into Shop Talk on this Saturday. We hope you had a great Christmas. I'm Rob Parker. Let's kick it off with Getting Rob, where you get my take on the biggest sports stories of the week. We start with the Lions. They head to Green Bay and Lambeau Field, trying to do something they haven't done since 1991, which is beat the Packers in Green Bay. A couple of years ago, the Lions had that same opportunity. Aaron Rodgers did not play. Matt Finn played, and the Lions did lose that game. But here, the Lions have a great opportunity to beat Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field. It's finally here, the big college football Final Four. The game of most interest for me will be number 1 Alabama playing number 4 Ohio State. Nick Saban, the best college football coach, against Urban Meyer, who's done a great job at Ohio State. I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to pick Ohio State over Alabama in an upset. I know most people think I'm crazy, but I'm going that way. And finally, the Pistons get their first look at the Cleveland Cavaliers when they travel to Cleveland to play LeBron James and the new gang they have down there. This is another one of those test games to see where the Pistons are. Things have been so rough. A win in Cleveland against the Cavaliers would be real nice. Getting Rob is sponsored by Fathead. For real. Now it's time for the big debate. It's sponsored by Bob Maxey, the only Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealer in downtown Detroit. To reach him, call 313-392-9200 or visit them on the web at bobmaxeyford.com. Everyone in sports has been dying for a college football playoffs, and we have one the first year. And don't you know, around these parts, people aren't that happy that Michigan was terrible, and Ohio State snuck in, took the 4th spot from TCU. D-Jack, are you shocked that Ohio State and the Big Ten being represented in the first college football playoffs?
Not at all. It was a factor of demographics, because you didn't want to shut off a fourth of the country. You didn't want to shut off a whole section of the country. And also, Ohio State fans travel well. Had that been Wisconsin or Illinois or Indiana that was in that position, they wouldn't have got in, but it's the Ohio State University, so I'm not shocked at all.
Zeke, what about Ohio State and Urban Meyer, what he's been able to do, and here he is in the big challenge. Obviously, they got to play Alabama, but still he's in the game.
I mean, that's good. I mean, at least, I would tune in, you know what I'm saying, because I feel even though it's not Michigan State, which, they won last year, they could have been in it. But, give us an opportunity to maybe see some guys that's from Michigan, playing. So, kudos to them, So I'm looking forward to them put on a good challenge, especially with, Ohio State being in and winning and stuff.
And Cal, are you impressed by Ohio State? I mean, there was some controversy that TCU believed that they should have gotten the 4th spot. Right. Because they won convincingly their last game, but Ohio State put it on Wisconsin 59-0.
Yeah, and Ohio State's last couple of wins, you beat one of the best teams in the country and our Michigan State.
And they ran the ball against Michigan State, right? And they really beat Michigan State.
Yeah, and Michigan State's defense was like ranked in the top in the country, and what they were able to do to Michigan State and what they were able to do in a top-ranked Wisconsin. So that just kind of proved, that program, they're elite. And Urban Meyer, you said it, man, he's proven winner.
I'm going to say to you, if the Big Ten had gotten shut out, that would have been kind of a blow. I know everything is SEC, but you can't have a college football playoff with the Big Ten not being involved?
Nah,
right?
they weren't going to let that happen. TCU's a good team. They should have slipped in somewhere, but they weren't going to leave Ohio State sitting out like that. You know, it's to kind of piggyback what DJ said. You know, the first playoff year they've ever done this in college football. You know, a school that travels well with good fans. You know, you don't want to shut out half the country. They're going to let the Big Ten get in some way.
Who coaches TCU? Who coaches Ohio State? That's my point. It's going to be much more of a story on ESPN where Urban Meyer.
That's what they want.
You get what I'm saying?
There's no doubt about it. I mean, we know what he's done with a couple national championships before, and he's a winner, as everybody said. But this was definitely, everybody get the first one. There are going to be some people not happy, but I'd rather see a playoff than a mythical championship and people voting rather than really playing it all out. So I like this. I mean,
they'll probably have a Cinderella team sometime next year, another team like TCU or some kind of unorthodox.
Hopefully
like
Michigan.
Michigan. Are you keep dreaming? I mean, what? You said 10 years or next year? Because you know it ain't going to happen that quick, right?
No, especially, I mean, who we going to get for a coach, man? Who is out? Unless Harbaugh comes, it's not a shot for me.
And if you're a guy who's going to take that job, you're going to look at Urban Meyer down the road. This guy's rolling. And what happens if they somehow, some way upset Alabama? Because Nick Saban, to me, is the best college football coach. It's unbelievable what he's been able to do.
That's true. Urban Meyer.
Right?
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see. But there it is, the first college football playoff. And Ohio State, the last week, sneaks in, and they're playing Alabama. Check out the Shop Talk Rundown. Here's what's coming up. More Shop Talk is on the way. Stick and stay, Detroit. If you're looking for a used car, come on down to Bob Maxey Ford on Jefferson in downtown Detroit. Pick up the phone and call Zach and the crew at 888-396-6081. And mention Shop Talk and get an extra $500 off your trade-in.
If you have a story, we'll help you tell it. At DMRS Media Group, we are your visual storytellers. We specialize in digital media production and brand communications. We create and produce independent television programming, promotional videos, special event videos, and much more. DMRS will also write and distribute your press release. Give us a call at 313-778-8604 and visit dmrsmediagroup.com. For the latest in computer technology for Mac and PC, check out Southfield Computer Outlet, 28901 Southfield Road, or call them at 248-557-2222.
Serving up hot fashions and style, it's the Restaurant Fashion Bistro Boutique at 18236 West 10 Mile Road in Southfield. Give them a call at 313-449-3603. Open 7 days a week.
You want to keep your car moving? Come to Royal Oak Auto Care. It's the complete auto repair center. Domestic, European, Asian, no matter what make or model, you want to come and see them. 31313 Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak, located next to Dugan's Irish Pub, or call 248-629-7576.
Do you or anyone you know have less than perfect credit? Has less than perfect credit prevented you from getting the auto or home loan you're looking for? If so, contact United Credit, a national leader in credit restoration and education. Having less than perfect credit can cost you thousands in additional interest and fees, and even higher auto insurance rates. With over 10 years' experience, they have earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and have achieved results for thousands of satisfied clients. Let them help you restore your score and get the credit you deserve. Call them today at 877-274-7654.
The best haircuts in Detroit are at Sporty Cut.
Home of the $10 all-even haircut. Hey, Teak, don't take too much off. Come on!
7 Mile between Outer Drive and Myers, Sporty Cuts.
Now it's time for Homeboy Highlights.
This week's homeboy is Detroit Lions receiver Calvin Johnson. Megatron pulled in 6 catches for 103 yards. This is his 4th 100-yard game against the Bears and 2nd this season. Congrats, Megatron. You are this week's homeboy.
So, tell me, what do you think Stafford's play is going to be like in the Green Bay game?
I'm looking for Stafford to have a pretty decent game. It's going to be kind of hard, but as long as he gets some good line play, I believe he'll be all right. I think he might be able to, they've been sputtering a little bit on offense, but I think they'll be able to pull out a couple touchdowns. And I'm looking for Matt Tall Cam Prater with about 3 kicks. So I'm picking, I'll say maybe 23-17, Lions.
I think Stafford do as good as the line permit him to do, with the pass protection. He's great when he's got protection. He even improvised when he got to. He's not a good scrambler, but he make do what he can, with his sidearm throws, and that goes for the rushing also. We had good blocking up front. Then we're going to have some good rushing yards. I don't know who's going to fill in for Raiola, but we'll make it work.
Me personally, I believe the Lions is going to the bowl. There's no team in the NFC that can beat us, really, with Stratford playing the way he should play, as in being up under a true quarterback coach. The Green Bay Lions, okay, good score, 24-20 Lions.
I think Stafford do as good as the line permit him to do, with the pass protection. He's great when he's got protection. He even improvised when he got to. He's not a good scrambler, but he make do what he can, with his sidearm throws, and that goes for the rushing also. We had good blocking up front. Then we're gonna have some good rushing yards. I don't know who's going to fill in for Raiola, but we'll make it work.
I wouldn't bet my money on them against Green Bay, but it would be real good if we could get a home playoff game downtown. If I was betting, I would say 35-17 Green Bay.
Yeah. The Lions ain't going to do nothing. I don't think they ain't.
Really? And what makes you think that?
Because they're the Detroit Lions.
You think Jim Harbaugh will be the coach at University of Michigan?
You know what? That'll be the best move for him. That'll be the best move. If you want to see Michigan sports back up, yeah, Jim Harbaugh to turn it around.
And I don't want nobody out there to get mad at me, but I think he'll be the best thing for Michigan since Bo.
He's not going to take it.
No, why not?
We need him, but he ain't going to take it.
No?
He's going to stay in the NFL.
I don't think he will just yet because I think it's going to irk him. If he leaves the NFL now without a championship and his brother's got one, imagine what those holiday dinners are like.
Harbaugh, come here. Please come. We want you here. Thank you.
So you think Michigan will be a better team with him being the coach?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
More Shop Talk is on the way. Stick and stay, Detroit.
Looking for t-shirts, clothing, and gifts? Well, check out tshirtpalace.com. Shop t-shirts or create your own design and upload it. Go to tshirtpalace.com and get started.
For the latest in computer technology for Mac and PC, check out Southfield Computer Outlet, 28901 Southfield Road, or call them at 248-557-2222.
Serving up hot fashions and style, it's the Restaurant Fashion Bistro Boutique at 18236 West 10 Mile Road in Southfield. Give them a call at 313-449-3603. Open 7 days a week.
If you have a story, we'll help you tell it. At DMRS Media Group, we are your visual storytellers. We specialize in digital media production and brand communications. We create and produce independent television programming, promotional videos, special event videos, and much more. DMRS will also write and distribute your press release. Give us a call at 313-778-8604 and visit dmrsmediagroup.com.
If you're looking for a used car, come on down to Bob Maxey Ford on Jefferson in downtown Detroit. Pick up the phone and call Zach and the crew at 888-396-6081. And mention Shop Talk and get an extra $500 off your trade-in.
You want to keep your car moving? Come to Royal Oak Auto Care. It's the complete auto repair center. Domestic, European, Asian, no matter what make or model, you want to come and see them. 31313 Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak, located next to Dugan's Irish Pub, or call 248-629-7576.
The best haircuts in Detroit are at Sporty Cut.
Home of the $10 all-even haircut. Hey, Teak, don't take too much off. Come on!
7 Mile between Outer Drive and Myers, Sporty Cuts.
Do you or anyone you know have less than perfect credit? Has less than perfect credit prevented you from getting the auto or home loan you're looking for? If so, contact United Credit, a national leader in credit restoration and education. Having less than perfect credit can cost you thousands in additional interest and fees, and even higher auto insurance rates. With over 10 years experience, they have earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and have achieved results for thousands of satisfied clients. Let them help you restore your score and get the credit you deserve. Call them today at 877-274-7654.
Now it's time for Trash Talking Twitter.
Miles Jackson at Eyes on the Prize says, sky-high turnovers plus extremely poor shooting equals one loss after another. Come on, Michigan Wolverines, get it together.
If you want to trash anyone or anything in sports, hit us up on our Twitter. Time to change gears. Here's hip-hop news.
Hey, it's your girl, Elle Beasley, and today we're taking a look at some of your favorite hip-hop artists who had short sports careers before becoming the hip-hop artists they are today. Let's kick it off with rapper Chainz. Long before penning radio hits, Taheed Epps was the star forward at College Park, Georgia's Northern Clayton High School. The 6'5" Chainz accepted a basketball scholarship to Alabama State University. Percy Little Romeo Miller averaged 8.6 points for Beverly Hills High School, but according to the USC scouts, 8.6 points a game was enough to give the 5'10" guard a basketball scholarship. Due to a shoulder injury, Romeo only played 3 games for USC. The 6'5" Jayceon Taylor laced up for Compton High School. According to him, he averaged 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. These stats were good enough to earn him a basketball scholarship to Washington State University. Unfortunately, game only lasted 1 semester at WSU. Staley, the Massillon, Ohio rapper, was a hooper before his record deal with MMG. He earned a basketball scholarship to Long Island University. But Staley's hoop dreams were cut short due to an injury, so he dropped out to pursue his rap career. Cameron makes many references to NBA ballers with rhymes like, "I got plans that are better than jail. Now look, we like Bird Parrish and Kevin McHale." Killer Cam knows hoops because he used to run the courts. In high school, Cam played alongside Harlem rapper Mace at the Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics. Cam claims that schools like Georgetown University, University of Miami, Wyoming, and USC wanted him, but he dropped out of school during his senior season. He eventually earned his GED and received a basketball scholarship to Navarro Junior College in Texas. Before Master P was the captain of the Tank, he was captain and point guard at New Orleans Warren's Easton High School. The future founder of No Limit Records won a basketball scholarship to the University of Houston in 1987. Although P dropped out of college during his first semester at UH, he still made it to the NBA. During the 1998-1999 season, he played with the Charlotte Hornets, and in 1999, P played with the Toronto Raptors. The 6'4" swingman also hooped in the CBA for Fort Wayne Fury. And in 2004, P played with the ABA's Las Vegas Rattlers. All right, I'm your girl, Elle Beasley. See you next week.
All right, now it's time for No Way, No How, where we preview the Lions' upcoming game this week. This week, we welcome in John Davis, better known as JD at the shop, one of our little football gurus here. And the Lions go to Green Bay to play the Packers at Lambeau Field. John, the Lions have not won in Green Bay since Moby Dick was a guppy or 1991, either one.
Why you keep bringing up old history?
Because it's just still a fact. And my point is, will they be able to win this week?
Absolutely, they have a chance to go in Green Bay and break that streak since 1991. Number 1 ranked defense. They have a lot of hurries, a lot of touches on Aaron Rodgers.
But let's be honest.
And Aaron Rodgers is not perfect.
I know he's not perfect, but Aaron Rodgers has had an MVP type season. And when you say he's not perfect, he's been perfect at home. The Packers are 7-0. Aaron Rodgers has 23 touchdowns and 0 picks. He's been a monster at Lambeau.
Yes, but the Lions also are a motivated bunch to win that division since, was that 93?
One thing I'll ask you is, the Lions had an opportunity a couple of years ago to go to Green Bay to win.
Again, ancient history,
Aaron
Rob.
Rodgers did not play in that game. It was Matt Flynn, and they lost that game. So this is a big game.
Matt Flynn is still sending the Lions thank you cards.
There you go, because he got a big contract. All right, what do you got for a score this week? Lions, Packers at Lambeau.
Lions 21, Packers 17.
All right, I'm not going against Aaron Rodgers, especially not in Lambeau. I got the Packers 35, the Lions 17.
It's Shop Talk's Cut of the Week.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Damon. This is Mr. Brown right here. You rocking the low fade, tapered in the back, natural line, nice gentleman fade.
More Shop Talk is on the way. Stick and stay, Detroit. For the best sports coverage on the web, go to theshadowleague.com. Coverage with a cultural perspective. Check it out.
If you're looking for a used car, come on down to Bob Maxey Ford on Jefferson in downtown Detroit. Pick up the phone and call Zach and the crew at 888-396-6081. And mention Shop Talk and get an extra $500 off your trade-in.
Looking for t-shirts, clothing, and gifts? Well, check out tshirtpalace.com. Shop t-shirts or create your own design and upload it. Go to tshirtpalace.com and get started.
For the latest in computer technology for Mac and PC, check out Southfield Computer Outlet, 28901 Southfield Road, or call them at 248-557-2222. You want to keep your car moving? Come to Royal Oak Auto Care. It's the complete auto repair center. Domestic, European, Asian, no matter what make or model, you want to come and see them. 31313 Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak, located next to Dugan's Irish Pub, or call 248-629-7576.
Serving up hot fashions and style, it's the Restaurant Fashion Bistro Boutique at 18236 West 10 Mile Road in Southfield. Give them a call at 313-449-3603. Open 7 days a week.
Football and basketball has always been the #1 sports in Southeast Michigan. But for Phoenix Williams, it's tennis and only tennis.
Good, come on, still.
Meet Phoenix Williams, a 13-year-old who spends plenty of time on the tennis courts. His love for the game is like playing chess.
Well, I like it because it's like a moving kind of chess game. And I was always the kind of person who's like kind of hyperactive. So like I don't like just sitting down and playing chess. I like moving around and hitting the ball. And like it's a type of chess game where you can be too early, too late, or you can be perfect on time with every shot. And it's constant strategy you have to think of.
Who says being smart and an athlete can't work?
You can be smart and play tennis and, you know, Of course, you have to be smart in order to play tennis because there's lots of strategies and stuff that it's involved with tennis, and it's really a mental sport. So I think that I like to show other people that I'm really, really smart, and also that I can articulate myself with words and on the court.
Again, lead with the right shoulder. Again, punch. Hold the throw of the racket for stability. Come on.
The best success is to work on one's skills. Here's Coach Ronnie Parker.
For right now, it's just his progression right now is this: fundamentals, point play, and as well as strategy right now. And his ideal goal for get a ranking, get a Midwest ranking, a national ranking, and up the food chain.
Do you see yourself going pro?
Definitely. That is my goal, and my dream is to definitely become professional.
Shanari Williams, the mother of Phoenix.
Whether or not he goes pro or not, he has the ability to do so. Whether or not he's successful at anything, what I want him to know and take out of this and what it's about is him understanding he has the power to decide. And once he decides to do whatever he wants to do, he's perfectly capable of doing it.
There's always opportunities to become more involved in tennis. Contact your local schools or recreational centers. For more information, I'm Antoine Marshall with Shoptalk TV.
Here's the Instagram shop of the day.
Check out the Michigan Barber School located at 8990 Grand River Avenue in Detroit. Give them a call at 313-894-2300 and visit michiganbarberschool.org.
If you want your shop featured, hit us up on our Instagram account, Shoptalk TV. Now it's time for a segment we call What You Sportin'. What You Sportin' is sponsored by the Restaurant Fashion Bistro on 10 Mile and Southfield Road. All right, we welcome in Jamal, a baller from Henry Ford, and of course EP, a former baller from Groves. Now, Jamal, I gotta say this before you put your foot up. I carried you into this building when you were 5 years old, and now what you sporting today?
I'm sporting the bright mango Kobe 9s. You know, the orange, pink, little blue in it.
What size is that?
14.
My goodness, put your foot down. EP, what you sporting?
I got the all white on white, classic Air Max, you know, fresh, crisp, whatever you want to call it.
All right, put your foot up, both of y'all. I don't know if there's enough room, especially for Jamal. They both sweet. The white on white is always cool, but you know what? Not today. Put that down. Jamal, you are the winner.
Yeah.
That's our show for this week. We'll check you next week and enjoy that Lions-Packers game tomorrow on Lambeau Field.
Interested in sponsorship or advertising on Shoptalk TV? Give us a call at 313-948-6100.
And check out our podcast every week. Join Eric Vincent and myself, Rob Parker, on the Shop Talk podcast.